Alright students, welcome back to all of you. Let us continue with the next part of practice at 8.3 question number 1. The measure of opposite angles of a parallelogram are 3x minus 2 degree and 50 minus x degrees. Find the measure of its each angle. Now first of all, let us consider a parallelogram with us named as ABCD. According to the statement in the question, measure of opposite angles. So if you take one of the angle as A, which is 3x minus 2, we are assuming it to be, then its opposite angle C will have the measure of 50 minus x degrees. Correct? Now this quadrilateral which we have taken is a parallelogram. And as we know, the opposite angles of a parallelogram are equal or congruent to each other. Yes. So measure of angle A, that is 3x minus 2, and measure of angle C, that is 50 minus x, they both will be congruent or they both will be equal to each other, as opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent. Now let us substitute the values. If you have angle A, that is 3x minus 2 degree, that would be equal to angle C having measure 50 minus x degrees. Correct? Now bring all the like terms together. That means all the variable term should be on the left side of the equal to sign and the number terms should be on the right hand side. Variable term means what? Alphabets. So if you shift the minus x from right to left, it will become plus x. Now what remains on the right side? 50. और जो ऊपर minus 2 था left में, that will go on the right, will become plus 2. Now 3x plus x will give you 4x, which is 52. As you want the value of x, 4 उसके साथ मल्टीप्लाई हो रहा है, राइट? तो अपोजिट साइड जाके क्या होगा? डिवाइड हो जाएगा. तो 4 13 जा, आई एम सॉरी, 52. So value of x is 13d. But what was the question asking? To find the measure of its each angle. We have just found the value of x. Now, let us look for angle A. Angle A was 3x minus 2. Correct. Just now we have found the value of x as 13. So let us substitute x with 13. You will get 3 into 13 minus 2. Now you have two signs over here. One is multiplication, one is subtraction. So preference is given to multiplication with the help of the rule BODMAS. Okay, BODMAS. Okay, I'll give you sufficient time to write down, students. Okay, so 3 into 13 is 39 minus 2, which is 37 degrees, followed by angle C, which was 50 minus x. Now, either you can find 50 minus x also, or you can use a very simple property of parallelogram, that angle A and angle C are opposite angles. Correct? So their measurement will also be equal. So either of the ways you can get the answer. But two angles are remaining, that is B and D. But as we all know, angle A and angle B are adjacent. Correct? Right. Or angle B and C are also adjacent. Correct. So we can use the property that adjacent angles are supplementary. So angle B plus C is 180 degree. Angle B will be as it is. Measure of angle C is 37. 37 goes on the other side. will become 180 minus 37, which is 143 degrees. Now which angle is remaining? Angle D. Is it opposite to angle B? Yes. Which has the measure of 143? So angle D will also have the measure of angle B, which is 143 degrees. Reason? Opposite angles of a parallelogram are congruent to each other. Alright students, so you can start writing now and we'll continue. Great. So now let us continue with practice set number 8.3, sub question number 3, which states construct a parallelogram ABCD such that length of BC is 7 centimeter, measure of angle ABC is 40 degrees, and length of segment AB is 3 centimeters. So as usual, whenever we construct a geometrical figure, we draw the rough analytical figure first. So ABCD is the required parallelogram where we are taking segment BC as the base of 7 centimeters. Measure of angle ABC. So students, to go with the angles, use your finger to point the vertices. That is angle ABC. Yeah, so that is your angle ABC there. Length of segment AB is 3 centimeters. That is already given in the question. So first of all, we will start from the base of the parallelogram. What is the measurement of base BC? 7 centimeter, right? Correct. After that, we will mark it as segment BC. Now, on segment BC, if you look at the analytical figure, we know about angle ABC, which is of 40 degrees. Yes. So let us mark an angle of 40 degree with the help of a protractor. And as always, first place the protractor on the point B, the segment BC on the right hand side. So we'll take 0 of the right side on the protractor. Alright. After it is drawn, we all can observe that length of segment AB should be 3 centimeters. Now how to mark that 3 centimeter? Correct. With the help of a compass and a scale, we will take a measurement of 3 centimeters. Okay. 3 centimeter is the measurement of BA. So where to keep the compass? On point B and mark out point A. Correct? That is of 3 centimeters. Now students, if you use the property of a parallelogram, the opposite sides are congruent. So if BC is 7, then AD will also be 7 centimeters. And if AB is 3 centimeters, then segment DC is also 3 centimeters. So we will mark out segment CD first, as it is already on our compass, right? 3 centimeter arc. What is the length of AD? 7 centimeters. Now we will take an arc of 7 centimeter for segment AD. So where should we place the compass? On point A, which you all can see in the geometrical construction part. Place it on point A, then draw the arc. Now wherever the arc are intersecting, that is your required point. That is point D. Let us repeat the steps once again. AB was 3 centimeter, so CD will also be 3 centimeters. So CD, we will place the compass on point C, which is visible. Mark an arc of 3 centimeter. BC was 7, so AD is also 7. So we'll take a measurement of 7 centimeter on the compass, place it on point A and draw the arc. And as usual, join the two sides AD and BC. In this way, we complete the construction of parallelogram ABCD. Kind of an easy sum? Yes.